Hi there. This is April again from Offer HR and Business Solutions. I hope everyone is doing well, and it is Freedom Friday. So I am happy to bring you our final blog for the week. And again, our focus this month is on progressive discipline in the workplace, making progressive discipline our friend. So, beyond verbal warnings is our topic of the disciplinary actions that we're covering this Friday. Everyone is enjoying the weather, I'm sure. And so, we're going to make this, again, our last video blog for the week, and then we will start up on Monday. You'll see here again a little bit about our company. It's Offer HR and Business Solutions. We're founded in 2007. We are a strategic HR business partner, and our mission is to provide clients with the best services that will help small and medium-sized enterprises become more successful with their strategy, and also becoming a leader in the virtual HR management and consulting industry. I am April Halliburton. Rules and policies is never easy to discipline an employee. Some rules and policies are unwritten and are common sense. You do not have to write every single rule and policy down. Again, some are they're just known or should be known by employees. An example we have here is if if an employee pours trash on a supervisor desk and the company does not have a policy against dumping trash on a supervisor's desk, an employee cannot by any means figure there will not be consequences for violating a unwritten rule that is common sense. All supervisors generally have the authority to establish operating procedures, work rules, and other conduct expectations. If employees fail to follow verbal or written directions or requests, then that supervisor has to decide whether to discipline that employee for insubordination or failure to follow supervisory directions or policies. Making the decision to discipline. These right here are some things that should be taken into account when making that final decision. The supervisor or HR professional who is making that decision should know the rules and the policies, analyze the problem that's warranting the disciplinary action, investigate all of the facts, find out exactly what happened, when did it happen, where did it happen, and things like such as that, who witnessed the event, how did the event or the situation occur, why did it happen, and who has accountability for the incident. A full and fair investigation should be completed before taking disciplinary action. Interview any pertinent witnesses and consider all the facts and mitigating factors. Gathering information for the investigation during the investigative process. In all cases, written documentation is necessary for gathering of information for an investigation. Be sure that the investigation is thorough. Again, interview the offender, all witnesses. Make sure you take notes and record the employee's response. If the employee does not give his or her version, ask the employee to put it in writing and provide it to you. Explain that the employee is obligated to respond truthfully to any questions. Tell the employee the general facts related to the case and that an investigation is ongoing, as if the employee knows anything about it. Avoiding any accusatory or confrontation, but try and get the facts of the situation. Some actions or behaviors warrant administrative leave. And when is administrative leave necessary? Well, administrative leave is necessary during workplace investigations when additional time is needed to complete the investigation and make a final decision. That can be in the instance of theft, waiting for a drug test, or potential offense may coincide with payroll. In other words, someone's pay may have to be for their pay may be suspended for a number of days pending the outcome of the investigation. An employee can be advised that whatever the outcome is, he or she will be advised and given an opportunity to respond before the final determination is made. Again, you want to make sure you have all of the facts. Everyone is interviewed, and before a final determination is made. Some disciplinary actions or disciplinary behavior does not warrant a warning or a written warning or a suspension. An employee may have violated work rules because of personal problems. That's where your referral to the employee assistance program comes in. And the referral, you may refer them to the employee assistance program, which is counseling, or something of that nature. You may transfer their assignment to another department, or it may result in termination. Transfer of the employee assistance program is usually the final stage before termination. In other words, the employee is given the opportunity to seek medical assistance or counseling, and they must comply with the requirements of the employee assistance program in order to save their job. And they should also be advised what will happen if they do not adhere to the requirements of the employee assistance program. Determining the penalty. Some variables that you must consider are the nature and severity of the offense, employee's previous record, their potential for rehabilitation, penalties imposed on other employees for similar situations, and disciplinary guidelines or policy. Before making a final decision to discipline, there are two questions should be considered by the supervisor or the HR professionals that are making that final decision. They should verify that the rules have been communicated and consistently enforced. Did the employee know about the rule? Or if not, if the offense is so obvious that he or she could be expected to know about it without being told. Has the rule been consistently enforced in the past? And if not, were employees warned that it would be enforced before this incident? The rules can be communicated in many ways: posting on bulletin boards, issuing on memos, publishing in handbook, holding orientation sessions or meetings, discussing it in one-on-one counseling, and so on. If a rule is in the handbook, an employee cannot use the fact that they did not read the employee handbook and thus did not know. If they have that employee handbook and you, during the onboarding process, you receive that acknowledgement from the employee that they have the employee handbook and they have read over the employee handbook, then it's their responsibility to know the rules and the policies of the organization. Some final thoughts and takeaways during the disciplinary action. Before this is during the the time that you're making the final decision as to if you're going to refer them to the employee assistance program, or you're going to give them a warning, or you know going to take 2 days to do give them an administrative leave. That administrative leave should not take more than a day or two to get the results of whatever um, answers that you're trying to answer to make a final decision regarding the disciplinary action and the employee's behavior. So in any event, be consistent across the board with all of all instances. Make the decision to discipline, make the response fit the crime. Be sure discipline is not done as a result of retaliation for a protected activity. Document, document, and document. I always say that. Never terminate an employee on the spot and have a discipline policy in place, updated. Have the employee sign an acknowledgement. If the employee refuses to sign the acknowledgement, indicate in writing that the employee refused to sign the acknowledgement. Because the employee signs the acknowledgement does not necessarily mean that they agree with it or disagree with it, but they have been advised of it. Remember what discipline is for. Remember that discipline is not about punishment. It is about corrective behavior, and it is about teaching. So that's what we have today for our today's video blog on Beyond the Verbal Warning. I want to thank you for joining us. Be sure to join us on Monday. You can click for our offer HR and Business Solutions events for the rest of the month. We have on the 21st is our second radio show from 12 to 1 at the Radio Blog Talk Radio. Also, tell us how you like the blog. You can click there and it'll take you right directly to the contact page where you let us know how you liked our blog. Or if you have a topic you want us to share or discuss, be sure to let us know. We also have our Google Hangout coming up on the 26th from 7 to 8. We are excited about that. We have also our meetup, Fun with HR, Human Resources. That is also on the 21st, April 21st. And that starts from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. You can go to meetup.com, join the Human Resource Platform group. And if you want to attend, which we want you to attend, we're looking forward to virtually meeting all of our group for Fun with HR. Drop me an email after you sign up for the group, and you'll get a Google Hangout invite. We also have our free webinar coming up on the 28th at 12 o'clock. It is going to be great, a great free webinar. You'll want to join us and have your pencils and papers ready to take down notes and submit your questions. Be sure to drop me an email, offerhr.net, with April showers for your free gift. Thank you for joining us and have a fantastic weekend. We will see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Bye for now.